As you can see behind me, there is burnt clothing and drywall in front of the E building at the Havana Heights apartment where a fire happened a little over a week ago. The House Bill 4005 brought a lot of opinions on whether or not students should be able to carry concealed weapons or firearms on campus. The majority of House members were for it, while 2 were against. We're a few hours underway as Tallahassee Police Department begins its safety and sobriety checkpoint. Now this will be happening right here at the 700 block of West Gaines Street from 10:30 p.m. until 2:30 a.m. Officers will also be patrolling throughout the city to find impaired drivers. TPD reminds us, drive sober or get pulled over. A man was found shot to death early Friday morning at the intersection of Old Bainbridge and 4th Avenue. Tallahassee Police Department responded to reports of a single gunshot. After searching the area, they found deceased 61-year-old Roy Lee Simmons allegedly in this alleyway. Investigators are asking anyone with information to contact them immediately. Sports Ability jumpstarts the first day among the 3-day event. The main focus is learning a few baseball techniques, and so far it's been a hit among participants. After 4 years of planning and preparation and roughly $4 million, the 7th floor, housing 24 beds, is now home to the Behavioral Health Center here at Capital Regional Medical Center. Florida law does not penalize people for posting explicit photos of others online, but a House bill is working to change that. If the proposal is approved, the offense would start off as a misdemeanor and subsequent offenses would become felonies. The measure would also allow victims to sue their offenders. The fire was located in Building E at the Havana Heights apartments. There were no fatalities, but Red Cross officials say 8 families lost all their belongings and have been temporarily staying at motels. Brittany Hall, a former resident of Building E, says this fire could have been prevented.
If they would listen to us instead of always talking about a work order. And the lady who unit burnt down, I think she previously went to them and told them about her socket caught a fire or something like that previously, and now that happened. But I'm mad. I need somewhere to stay.
We tried speaking with the manager of the apartments, but she declined to comment. Gadsden County Sheriff's Department's Public Information Officer, Ulysses Jenkins, did not want to go on camera, but says the fire was electrical. As you can see behind me, there is burnt clothing and drywall in front of the E building at the Havana Heights apartment where a fire happened a little over a week ago. Sharon Tyler, the executive director for the local chapter of the American Red Cross, says there were over 40 people involved in the fire, and the majority of them are children. Now it's about moving forward.
Our client caseworkers work individually with each family to make sure that they've got a recovery plan, and then we work with them on their plans to help them get placed.
I'm Ayanna Young for News 20 at 5.
About $47 million to implement.
House Bill 4005 would allow people with a valid concealed weapons or firearms license to carry them into any college or university facility. Linda Stump, chief of police at the University of Florida, believes allowing individuals to have these weapons or firearms on campus may cause more safety concerns rather than be a preventive measure.
I think one of the students spoke to the fact that, he lives in a dormitory and now an altercation, he has fear that, that altercation may end in a gun battle now, and he doesn't have that fear now.
Representative Michelle Raywinkle-Vasalinda says passing this bill allows people with their license the right to self-defense, and frankly, she wants this right.
I have been in a situation where I actually stopped an attempted rape on myself, and so I know it can be done, and I want that right to do it.
Students from Florida A&M and Florida State University, faculty members, and even a doctor came to the podium to voice their concern or support on this matter. The Guns on Campus bill passed in this House subcommittee and still has more stops left in the House and Senate before being taken up by the full body. The House Bill 4005 brought a lot of opinions on whether or not students should be able to carry concealed weapons or firearms on campus. The majority of House members were for it, while 2 were against.
Well struck.
As the Florida Disabled Outdoors Association celebrates the 25th anniversary of Sportsability, David Jones, the president of FDOA, says this program is open for everyone, but especially for people with disabilities.
Part of inclusion is an outreach effort. Just telling people they can be included in society and in activities is one thing, but reaching out to people who might not participate unless they're encouraged or motivated or given a little bit of assistance is sometimes how we include people with disabilities.
Sportsability is a once-a-year event. This year, beginning on April 9th through the 11th, today is the second day of the program, and this will include a wide range of indoor activities at the Tallahassee Community College Lifetime Sports Complex. As Sportsability jumpstarts the first day among the 3-day event, the main focus is learning a few baseball techniques, and so far it's been a hit among participants. Jennifer Adams, Miss Wheelchair America 2014, is the keynote speaker for today's Active Leisure for Life banquet.
Because as a person with a disability, it's really easy for our voice to be shut out of society in general. And unless you kind of motivate yourself to say, I'm going to have a voice and advocate for yourself, you can really kind of fall into the backdrop and lose a lot of opportunities in life.
For News 20 at 5, I'm Ayanna Young.